Goes until Sunday. So $30 off, already popular from the little preview that we did at the beginning of the hour. $89.99 down from $119.99. If you have an HSN card, you get an extra flex pay on everything. So these would be $22.50 to get home. Any major credit card, MasterCard, Visa, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay, whatever. $30. So 30 bucks on FlexPay. We have all four colors, the gold, the cognac, the blue, and the black. So here they all are. And you know, my mom, who's 91, it's her favorite style. She wore it in the 50s.
Yes.
She wore it in the 2000s. She wore it now. I mean, Mary Janes are like an eternal style.
They
Why
always
do you
stay in
think they're
style.
so timeless?
I think it's one of those things that they're really comfortable to wear oftentimes, and I think that people feel secure in them, you know, because when you put on a shoe or a tennis shoe, especially as we start to get a little bit older, dealing with laces can be difficult, right? And you don't have the dexterity, or your hands are shaking or something like that.
Yeah.
So getting laces, and laces take a minute, and the older we get, the slower we become. With this, it gives you that security of having a tennis shoe on. It gives you the security of laces because you have that Mary Jane that goes across the front. But notice there's no laces and no buckle in order to close it. It is a hook and loop closure that's completely hidden. The other thing I like about having that hook and loop closure is if you're somebody whose feet swell a little bit, you start smaller, and then as you go by the day, your feet start to swell, you can loosen this up and it will adjust with you also. Plus, these are so cute. I mean, these are kind of like a tennis shoe and a Mary Jane all
I do have
married
an update
together.
for the blue. The 5.5 size already sold out.
Oh,
We only
okay.
have a couple hundred left, and this was supposed to last all week. I do also want to reiterate, this is genuine leather. And that's
Yes.
something that you probably didn't
Very
think that I
much
was
so.
going to say.
Yes.
You know, like sometimes like, okay, a fancy brand like this is maybe going to do like some
And
affordable
we
version.
we source our leather very ethically, and we pay a lot of attention to where we get it from. We want it to be really beautiful leather. And so what you're getting here is something that's a really high quality. In both the blue and in the cognac, that tan, both of those have a brush effect. And in the gold and in the black, it's a more solid, smooth leather across. This is the layers that I have been talking about in all of our shoes. So we have a rubber outsole, then we have the orthotic, then we have cushioning, which is that memory foam. It's 8 millimeters of memory foam. And then on top of that, we give you the microfiber lining because we want you to be able to wear this without socks and have it comfortable on your feet. So with that microfiber lining, it feels smooth underneath your skin when you're the bottom of your feet, your soles are touching that, right? It also helps to prevent odor, which is nice to be able to have in shoes. These are so cute. I mean, they're fun. I would wear them easily running around town with capris. You could wear them with a sundress. You could wear them with shorts. You could wear them with jeans. You know, if you're taking a vacation and you know that you're going to be doing some tours and doing a lot of walking, and you want to be able to try and pack a little light, these are a great shoe for that too.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Everybody who's jumping in, remember we do free exchanges. You could exchange for a different size and a different color. By the way, these are European sizes. We've converted it for you. So basically, whatever your size is, you go to hsn.com, or if you're calling in to order, like I'm a 7.5, you say, I'm a 7.5, and they'll send you the right size. So that's super easy. There's the size conversion, but we've already kind of done that for you. Right, Laura? Haven't we done the size conversion for them, but it's true to size?
Yeah, so it is true to size. So we order it that way. So we did the conversion there for you. And yeah, just don't even think too hard about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love, go ahead, talk about the science of this.
Okay, so we're looking at Donna's foot, and as I was mentioning earlier, this is called overpronation. The complicated thing to talk about really is that there's a subtalar joint right here, and this is actually supposed to be lined up, but what happens is it rolls in, and this is your natural stance. It's a natural gait, and about 80 to 90% of us do this overpronation. The other people do underpronation, which means their ankles actually roll out. This fixes both of them, by the way. It puts your body in alignment in either direction. So keep an eye on that line, and I'm gonna help Donna slide on the shoe and then see what happens with that line. Look at that difference, right?
Amazing.
Now it's straight up and down, and there's no trickery here. She's literally just putting on our shoe with the insert. By the way, I wanna talk about that insert for a minute. We sell those inserts by the millions and millions and millions and millions and millions, and we do it worldwide. They're in 65 countries. And one of the really cool things that they've done at Aetrex is they have this machine. It's called Albert. And Albert scans your feet. They have scanned, guess how many feet they have scanned in order to try to perfect the insert?
12.
50 million.
Okay, I was way off.
Worldwide, they have scanned feet, and they don't
50
just
million feet.
50 million feet
Wow.
have been scanned through Albert, and they take all of that data, and they don't just do it from the length and the width or the height of the arch. They do 16 different measurements. So yes, length and width and height of arch, all of it, but they do 16 measurements from all around your feet, and then they've created an orthotic that they believe, and I believe, is really, really good for most of us out there. I will tell you, when I put on my first pair of Aetrex shoes, I immediately went, oh, these are different. And I was already wearing orthotics because I had plantar fasciitis. And it wasn't going away. And I was wearing a different orthotic brand, and it had a hard sole. And I put these in and I went, well, first of all, my arches feel supported, but beyond that, I no longer felt like I was standing on something hard because my heel felt soft and cushy as it sank into the memory foam.
By the way, my daughter had plantar fasciitis in high school.
Yeah.
It's because
it started for me in my 20s.
It's wearing the wrong kind of shoe, like
It's
not the
shoes.
right support, you know. You can't wear that like little pancake with a strap on it with no support at all. You'll pay for it later.
Yes.
Any young people watching, start young. The younger you start wearing good supportive shoes, the better.
Well, and I think a lot of times we would give up style for support, or you give up support for style.
Right.
With Aetrex, you're marrying the two, and no matter what your kind of taste is, we have something out there for you, because they have things that are really trendy, they have things that are a little bit more wholesome, they have things that are a little bit more fun. You know, it's all over the board, so it also might depend on where you work. If you work in a hospital setting, or if you work in a fashion setting, we have shoes for all of those settings that will help your feet feel better.
Yeah, and the hook and loop closure, and this is kind of like if a sneaker and a Mary Jane had a baby, because it's got that rubber sole.
It
so
has the
you've
rubber,
got like
which is
that
nice,
sporty
non-slip.
look to it, but then you've got this gorgeous genuine leather, and it's $30 off. So this is a weekly deal drop. It's like a today's special, except it's not on air as much. Matter of fact, I think you're only scheduled to be on air today.
Today is the only airings I have for this, yes.
Yeah, and the
that's
price
it,
goes away
nothing
on
else.
Sunday, but nobody else is going to see it unless they add a show in the next few days.
Correct,
Who knows?
yeah.
But this is your opportunity.
And the style is exclusive to us here. So our in-house designer, her name is Amy, and she's amazing. And Amy actually designed the shoe for us. So this is not a shoe that you're going to see copycatted over and over and over again. Down to the actual laser cuts inside of this, she created this design. So this is exclusive. This shoe is exclusive to us here at HSN, but it's also exclusive to Aetrex. So it's not going to be something that unless they copycat us, that other people are using the same design, because she actually created it herself and did it that way. By the way, we talk about recovery a lot in shoes. It has amazing recovery. And since we're on this shot, I want to show you the insert, because this is the insert that is I can't quite get it out here. There we go. I'm going to pull it out because I want you to see it. This is the insert that I was talking about earlier. This is what we sell for $70 for the insert, and we sell them by the millions. And the reason why it's so incredible is, first of all, you can see how the arch support is in there. We call this the Cobra. The Cobra tail wraps around your heel. This is how you help to relieve the pressure from the middle of your heel, from really hitting the ground and taking all of that brunt force. It puts it around the outside of your heel, so you no longer have that plantar fasciitis issue, and you give your foot a break. And then the head of the Cobra here that wraps around here, it actually does a couple of things. One, it helps to prevent that metatarsal pad from sliding forward, so your feet don't slide forward in shoes as much as when you walk. And it gives your feet a break here in order to help prevent the toe gripping in the front of shoes that so many of us tend to grip our toes to keep shoes on. We're not supposed to grip our toes. That's not the way you're supposed to walk. The shoe is supposed to stay on your foot with your toes flat. This helps that from happening, and also it has incredible arch support there, and 8 millimeters of memory foam, plus that microfiber on top, so you can really see that microfiber really well. See how soft that is? Feel that? It's just so soft. It feels so good.
So
you
they
don't have
sell
to
the
wear
orthotic,
socks.
just that part of the shoe, for $70?
$70 just for this. Well, you get two of them.
You get, well. Okay, that's all.
Thought I'd
and
make
by
a
the way,
joke with a comedian.
No, that's a good one. I liked it. 2 for 1. Buy one orthotic, get the second one for free. All right, but this is a weekly deal drop. Obviously, an amazing deal. And this Mary Jane with a rounded toe as well. That gives you lots of room in the toe box. That's another thing that I look at for shoes. I can't wear that pointy toe thing anymore. It's like crushes your toes. This is a nice round toe box. It has like room for you. By the way, we're going to do a little little bit longer than the time says on there because we have so many people in the ordering process. We want to make sure we get everybody in. The blue is the most popular. We have sold out of the 5, 5.5. Have we lost any other sizes, Kyle? I think that, okay, so we're good with all the other sizes. Just the 5, 5.5 is sold out in the blue. Blue's been the most popular. So final minute on this.
By the way, we go up to size 12 now,
yes,
which is really amazing.
That is amazing.
And we always sell out, just so you know, in Aetrex, we sell out of 5, 10, 11, and 12 first.
What size shoe do you wear?
I'm in 11.
You're in 11, yeah. Because
Yes.
I remember, because my mom is a 10.5,
Yes.
and I remember growing up how hard it was for her to even get like the local department store.
It's really hard, yeah.
They didn't have anything.
They are more common now, but they're not
They are
cute
more
now.
common now, yeah.
They tend to be still very clunky. They're not very feminine. I love Aetrex because they think about the femininity when they're creating shoes. They don't want you to have a big, clunky, heavy shoe. And this is anything but that. It has that rubber outsole with the EVA. I mean, it truly is just amazing technology that's built in. Lightweight, but durable and beautiful. This is leather, real
leather, genuine
Yeah.
leather. Item number 892054. Remember, it's a weekly deal drop, so the price goes away on Sunday, but this is the last time this is going to be scheduled to be on air. I should say that because things change here so fast. Now, coming up in a few minutes, I know spring has sprung here in Florida.